Hi guys, Jagira here. Welcome to my guide for the Shugoki, the heavy hitting samurai in the game For Honor. I would just like to stress I am by no means the best player of this champion in the game. I'd just like to make these guides to give you, the players, an idea of his kit and some basic moves you can pull off while playing him. With that being the case, let's jump right into it. We're going to discuss the Shugoki's passives, and the ones we've got here is Uninterruptible Stance and his Enhanced Light Attacks, but we'll go over the stance first. Basically, what uninterruptible stance means is that when you go in for an attack and an enemy hits you, what would normally happen is that you would be stumbled or you'd be staggered and your attack wouldn't connect. Well, what this does is the enemy will hit you, it will consume the charge of uninterruptible stance, but your attack will still go through and connect. Now, as you can see here, it says that you will take more damage once the stance has been consumed. Now, what a lot of people don't realise is that there's actually visual effects for when the stance is on and when the stance is off, and I'll come and show these right now. Right guys, so I've slowed down the clip so it's easier to make this out. As you can see here, the Shogeki glows a sort of whitish hue and then it disappears. It just goes. Don't worry, you still have the uninterruptible stance activated. You'll notice when it's not activated because it will like almost do a sort of black pulsating colour, and that clip will be coming up shortly. Here we go. As you can see, as the Ranger attacks me, right, it connects. You can see I'm almost pulsating a sort of black hue. Right, it's very hard to make out when it's in the game. That's why I had to slow it down here so it's easier to see. So I'm just there. I don't know the exact time for how long this goes on for. I think it's a couple of seconds. But as you can see here, he goes in for another attack. I'm blocking that. Then I block the overhead attack. And just before that connects, there we go. See that white go through? That means uninterruptible stance has been activated again. So if I wanted to, I could almost go in for a heavy attack and have took that hit. Here we have the Shogeki's most iconic attack, Charging Heavy Attack. To perform this, you must hold the heavy attack button, and after a short build up, you will perform an unblockable heavy attack in whatever direction your cursor is facing at the cost of half your stamina bar. This, combined with his passive, Uninterruptible Stance, is what makes it so powerful. As with every other hero in the game, you can stop their unblockable attacks by landing a well-timed light or heavy. Not in this case. If you're on the receiving end of this attack, your best bet is to dodge it. A well-experienced player though will most likely parry it. Next up we have Demon Ball. To perform this move you have to do a successful guard break and follow it up with a right click. This will cause the Shogeki to batter the enemy and send them flying across the map. Now, while this skill does do some nice damage, you're mainly looking to use it to send the enemy into hazardous objects or off the map. Next up we have Charge of the Oni. To perform this you need to be out of guard mode, sprinting and press spacebar. This will cause the character to rush forward in an explosive burst of speed and force the enemies left or right and onto the ground. Now in this clip, as you can see, it's made me get exhausted. This is not just from one use, this is from a previous use as well. So you can get 2 uses maximum out of this skill before it depletes your entire character's stamina bar. Here we have Headbutt. To perform this move you need to land a successful light or heavy attack, then immediately followed by a guard break. What you will do is, well, headbutt the enemy, but you will send them back quite a distance, stun them so they can no longer see any more incoming attacks, and also drain their stamina a fair bit. It's a very good move just to get a little bit of distance and therefore allow you to get your uninterruptible stance back up, say if you suffered an attack previously. Here we have the Shogoki's zone attack. Every hero can perform a zone attack. To perform one, you press the light and heavy attack buttons together at the same time. This will cause the hero to perform a zone attack. The Shogoki's, however, is a little different. As you may have noticed, I hit my opponent twice. You can, however, stop this by pressing the E key. This will only allow you to hit them once. The reason this is good is because at high level play, your opponent will know that when they are hit by that first attack, where the second attack is coming from. This will then give them the opportunity to block, or at the worst case scenario, parry the attack and then damage you. Here we have Demon's Embrace. Now I'm pretty sure this has happened to all of you at some point in your time if you've gone against a Shugoki. As you can see, this bot had 100% health and I was very low. It's called critical health. Now when you're at critical health, your screen will be showing those bloodstains around the edge, you know, your health bar's flashing. If you perform Demon's Embrace, you will automatically kill your target. Just right out, automatically kill them. Trade-off is it's quite hard to land. Oh, also I forgot to mention, Demon's Embrace does also cost HP to use. So going about using it is quite difficult because it's quite easy to dodge. What you can do is do a guard break followed into Demon's Embrace. This will make it a little bit easier to hit if your opponent doesn't have as good reflexes. You can also cancel a heavy attack into Demon's Embrace, but this is quite risky because if you go in for a heavy attack and your opponent goes to parry it, by the time your Demon Embrace goes off, you may have been hit and killed if you're that critical in HP. Still, nonetheless, it is a very good move, but should really be used with the utmost care. With Demon's Embrace being the last move, that will bring to an end the guide of the Shugoki. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope you also learned something from it. If there's any hero you'd like me to do a guide on, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I do reply to every comment. Remember, you can also catch me streaming at Twitch, and if you'd like to contact me on Twitter, those links are in the description box below. I've been Jagira, and until next time, bye bye.